Today we'll talk about Camunda BPMN task type, gateway, and event. So, is the event we have a different type of event like intermediate event, start event, end event, message, start event, time event, conditional event, and signal. So, as part of this session, we'll cover two type of event: start event and another we have a end event. We'll talk about both event, and apart from that we'll talk about task type. Task is simply may you can drag here. This is the task type. So these are the task type we have: user task, service task, end task, receive task, manual task, business rule task, script, call activity, sub process. So as part of this session, we'll talk about user task, service task, send task, and a script task. We'll cover these are the task type as part of this session. And now the next we have a gateway. So the gateway we'll talk about the gateway. We have these are the gateway: parallel gateway, inclusive gateway, complex gateway, and event-based gateway. And another we have exclusive gateway. This is called exclusive gateway. We'll talk about this only. So now flipping to already created BPMN. So maybe we can do here. So this is the start event. Start event is used for initiating the process, and end event is used for ending the process. And the task type, this is the service task. The service task is used to invoke the service. The service may be Java methods or any Java class. Inside, you want to call any API that you can do as part of service task. If you are using a Spring, so directly you can define the implementation this way: delegate expression and pass the bean name. So if you pass simply, then the Java class will be get triggered. So you can see here when I have a console logger delegate. So the bean name we have given here as logger. So the same you can give. The next we have a send task. Send task is used for the sending email message. The send task behavior is similar like service task. So same way you can either give the delegate expression or Java that you can use with the service task also. So if you're using the type Java class, so give your Java complete path here, main name and class name, and that this will be get triggered. So just I doing the mocking here, like just assume me calling the one email API, and based on the uh, success failure we send setting the response edge status. If let's just assume your email is get set sent successfully, so setting as variable as email status, email sent successfully. So this is send task. Next we have a script task. The script task is used for right, you want to add some a script. So that's you can do through the script task. Maybe like you want to add on some, manipulate the logic, or you want to perform some uh, automation is that you can do as part of the script task. Here in a script task you can give the type of a script, JS or Groovy, any whatever you want to use that you can give here, and the type may be, format. The type we have external or inline a script that you want to write. So this way you can write. Just I'm here printing the email status that we getting from the previous task type. So the simply I'm printing here. So this way you can print, or you want to write Java script code, you can to as part of a script task. The fourth, we have a user task. User task is basically here human intervention is happen as part of user task. Let's user task means any actor want to perform some manual uh, activity as part of process, so that can be achieved through the user task. When process is reached here, one user task will be created here. And next we have a gateway. So here I took the exclusive gateway. So exclusive gateway is it used for the decisioning, and the process is arrive here when process get initiated here from here, and then service task is triggered, then send task and script task where process come here. Then the exclusive gateway will execute in the sequential order that you have defined it here. It's we have defined one this one, then first this will get triggered, then this one will trigger, and then third this one will be triggered. So exclusive gateway, in exclusive gateway only one sequence will we get satisfied at a time. So here condition we can put, let's suppose we sending one variable, we want to check the leaf. So if leaf type is C, then this will be create trigger. If leaf type is P, then this one will be trigger. And let's suppose both of them, if passing the leaf type A, that's not satisfied, then the else condition will trigger. This is the default flow that you can define in exclusive gateway. So if any not satisfied, this will be get trigger uh, in the process. Let's suppose this is not here, not here. So just assuming we setting the both, here we passing the C and here the lib type P. The lib type uh, coming here like A. So either this condition will not satisfy or this condition will not satisfy. Then in that scenario, it will throw the exception. Uh, and for avoiding that problem, we we should use the default flow default path you can define this way. This is similar like in programming we use the else condition. Let's the third scenario, let's leap type is ending yes, here also we give it the P, here also we have P, here also we have P. Then in that scenario what will happen, it will first see the first what we have the that we have defined in the sequential order. So if in that scenario this will be get trigger and the process will be move forward. So at a time one anyone will be get triggered that we have defined in the sequential order, so that will be get trigger if multiple match we have. Then process will be come here, then the in process will be complete the process. So I took one uh, just assume we this process as leave approval. Let's suppose you initiated one leave request, that time this process will get trigger. Here what we doing, process getting started, and then process come to here, we preparing a data, then we sending here notification mail to the applier. Then in part in the part of script we printing the status, the mail gets sent successfully or that's get failed. So this will be get printed here, and then the gateway come here. So we'll check here the leap type, which type of leap get applied by you. Let's the leap type we have a privilege leap, then manager have to privilege approve the leap. And we have a C clip, then senior manager have the privilege to approve the leave. So this flow will be the user task will be created for the senior manager if the sick leave and privilege for manager. And the third other type of leave we considering as a system will automatically approve and in the process. So we'll see the example uh, how this is getting execute. So maybe to start application. Now application get started. Coming here, I'm logging. Camunda next, coming to cockpit, and we have a process. The name I kept for this process as service script XOR. I'm clicking on it. This is, you can see now what I'm doing, creating one duplicate window here, and here clicking on task list and start process. I'm starting the process. From here you can start, and we passing the variable as leave type thing. I'm taking the type as C. So when I started this process getting started, and I coming back to cockpit and reloading the page. Here you can see one process instance is created, and the C we have a we pass leave as a C. So the user task is created here for the senior manager. So this flow will be triggered. So you can see here the first uh, the current activity logger that we write here. So that's getting triggered. Console log. We have current activity name, prepare data, leave, and then next we have a script, a send mail, and the send email. In part of send email, we sending mail and setting the status, and the status we printing is part of a script task. So email status. So you can see email status get printed here. Email sent successfully. Then we defined leave type, we have C type. Then this is getting created all, and user task is getting created. So here we can took the action. If you reload here and click on task, and you can claim and complete the user task, then this process will be moved and the process will get ended here. Yep. Now I'm initiating again the new process, and now I'm passing the leave type string and p vp. Yeah. Then now one task will created and assigned to the manager, and here manager have privilege to take the action over this task. In time to reload. Yeah, get what to load it. Yeah, so here you can see one user task is created. But now if you claim again, then this will be get completed. Now I am modifying the process and leap type again here, taking the same. So what will happen, it will call the first name. You can, when processes arrive here, see the sequential order, and the first will be get selected by Camunda, and accordingly the process will be move forward. He's starting the application. Application get started. So now I'm coming here and again initiating starting process with variable name leave type string, and we kept as C. So clicking C and starting process. Process get started. Now coming here, and you can see multiple path we have same. So the first one gets selected. That's the sequence we have defined. This is it about for service task, end task, script task, user task, and event start, event end event, and exclusive gateway. The coming session will talk about other type of gateway that we have.